Hey, what do you know about viruses? One of their main goals is to spread as much as it can. Viruses usually do it through droplets or particles or through contact. And I think it's time to include TikTok there too. Don't think that I'm a boomer who believes that you can get ill because of TV or microwave. I'll make them ill. I'm talking about TikTok because my whole FYP has been overtaken by Gen Alpha just like a virus. I mean, I don't call kids viruses. Yeah, they are small and live only because you're their resource, but it's not the topic of the video. Firstly, we called them iPad kids. Then it was called Gen Alpha brain rot, now it's Sephora kids. But all of these are simply kids that were born between these years. And the main reason why everyone keeps talking about them is that they do wild stuff. For example, lately everyone noticed that Sephoras have been destroyed by a hurricane consisting of kids. Firstly, I wanted to say, well kids, they want to destroy everything. But then I thought that when I was a child, I never had an urge to break something. I remember how once I accidentally broke a toy while I was with my mother in a shop. And I became so stressed that I forgot where I was and got lost. Wouldn't lie, I would probably get the same reaction even at my current age. And wait, what do 10 years olds do in Sephora? The right answer is buying skincare products that are more expensive than my left hand.
Get rid of me only using my new glow recipe, baby! Peace out, bro.
The glow recipe result was already on her skin because she's very young. Let's not blame the girl for that, because the person who always encourages and gets profit from this is always behind the scene. Her mother. But I got to say that this little girl already sounds like a real adult TikToker. If you forget about peace out, bro. In her 7 years, she's learned how to talk like a real influencer and how to lie like one. Because she obviously had a great skin before any of those products. Kids are simply too young to have any skin problems. That's why I only trust Chinese advertisements. They try out beauty products in the most unrealistic circumstances. I want to know how my foundation is going to look like after landing with a parachute in a lake full of hippos' poops. How did I manage to change the topic from kids to hippos' poops? Anyway, this trend became so popular that in combination with the poor behavior, we have something more scary than just destroyed products.
I didn't know they came with the blushes too.
Excuse me,
We gonna
are
go
you
ahead
getting
and
that one? It's last one.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting it mine.
But you're a boy.
I can't. Even when I listen to this dialogue, my anxiety starts to grow. This breaks all norms of communication. What if they come to me and say that I'm too old for makeup? I think makeup is suitable for any gender, of course, but the young age on the other hand is questionable. I don't like normalizing 10-year-olds looking like teenagers. The age of Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends is already on the age of normality, if we can call it that. Steal your mother's cosmetics and draw something ugly on your face, that's what you're supposed to do. But I truly understand why kids want to use skincare for adults. All of us wanted to be an adult as a child. But should parents buy very expensive skincare that wasn't made for kids is a good question. It's great that you can afford it, but the products are not suitable for children. I don't know how to feel about it because I've never had that amount of skincare. I know that kids want to feel older, but damaged skin won't help it. In reality, the only thing that makes you feel like an adult is problems. Don't ask Santa for financial and existential crisis. It's not fun. Skincare for 10-year-olds. Water, moisturizer, sunscreen. No, you forgot the main products such as anti-aging serum. As we know, at the age between 7 to 12, your skin ages the most. And every drunk elephant product, because a lot of their products contain retinol in them. I wish I was joking about kids using it. Retinol helps people with acne and wrinkles, which you can rarely see on 10 years olds as far as I can remember. But still, it's a must-have in children's skincare routine for some reason. Yeah, their products are colorful and fun, but you know what else is? Different toys, and they're even suitable for kids. What a surprise.
Go ahead and call me crazy or a sad beige mom for what I'm about to do. Today I'm giving this step 2, my first Christmas tree, a total makeover. I can already hear you thinking that I'm gonna ruin my toddler's Christmas by painting over these colors. Absolutely love it, but let me know what you think.
Sorry for condemning the situation too fast. The toys shouldn't be fun and colorful. We have iPads and skincare for that. Toys should fit the aesthetics of your mom. Kids will see the colors on the screen, so it's okay. Let the whole world around them look like a grey puddle. You can change red Christmas balls to poop colored. Then make all their clothes grey to match the balls. And change their colorful eyes to brown to match the couch. Don't ask why my eyes are brown, I didn't choose to be aesthetically pleasant. But you can always choose to make my channel more beautiful. Just like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really need your support as a small creator. We're all being dramatic about iPad kids, I've seen worse methods of parenting. Like in 20th century, it was popular to cure the cough with some addictive and toxic stuff. Told you it could have been worse. But it doesn't mean that the internet affects kids in a good way. Because that's what they're watching. Or this Paw Patrol, please wake them up, Sky is so sad. Guys, I'm trying to be understanding, but sometimes it's extra hard to understand. Go on, watch your weird cartoons, but the animated content mustn't be related to kids in any way. I believe that the most terrifying thing that could be found on YouTube is the YouTube Kids section. I've seen a lot of stuff I wish I couldn't see on YouTube. And playlists for kids are the worst. But the internet is too huge to make it fully safe for kids. So instead of touching the grass, Gen Alpha tends to spend their time on streams like this one. I thought I had a long concentration. Never saying a bad word about myself again. The person on the stream plays everything at once? My brain can't comprehend this video. How are those kids going to work as grown-ups? Playing Roblox during meeting and taking breaks to scroll TikTok while playing mobile games? And it's not even a joke. I heard that people can't do 3 things at once, but Gen Alpha is proving us wrong every day, cause it seems like he's doing nothing even though he tries so hard. I was always irritated as a teenager when my parents thought that I spent a lot of time on the phone. I had all my friends there at the time, but Gen Alpha has not only their friends and interest in their social media. It seems like their whole mind has been transported into the iPads. You know, I always liked Karen from SpongeBob, but I imagined people transforming into computers the different way. Because of that lifestyle, children started to develop a low concentration, which is very hard to manage. At this point, teachers started to quit their jobs because of their behavior.
I'm done.
You quit?
You're not going to be disrespected by anybody. I don't know who you people think you are, but you don't treat anybody like this. It's not funny.
I finished school years ago, so it was hard to believe and relate to it at first. But after seeing the comments, I realized how big the problem is. My history teacher quit on the 2nd day of school. My 3rd grade class made 4 teachers quit in 2 weeks. Oh, so the man from the video lasted longer than expected. I genuinely feel sad for all teachers, because it's a new reality that I don't know how to deal with. All my teachers want to quit. I meant quite. Wrong word and meant. You meant all your teachers want to quit, and by your lack of your grammar skills, I don't blame them. English isn't my first language, and from my personal experience, people who are the hardest on you when you make mistakes are non-native speakers too. But when native speakers start to correct you, it's a sign that you gotta do something about it. Of course you could learn it in school, but since all teachers are quitting and schools don't teach us more important things than maths and English, we'll try to learn something about Gen Alpha language.
What are your thoughts on millennials?
I mean, it's pretty fire. I wish I could go back and meet some of my ancestors. The drip wasn't as good.
What does drip mean?
Like style. Yeah, like if you see me right now, you say I'm drippier.
I already see how many millennials started to cry after being called ancestors. Well, throw away your skinny jeans and we'll talk. I'm joking. Don't worry, Gen Alpha doesn't know that at 30 years old, you're not an elder who saw how Egypt's pyramids were built.
If you want to call somebody cool, what would you say? Like,
Probably like mad lit on God or something. Mad lit on God, no cap.
Mad lit on God, no cap, banana laptop freezer. I thought those words will complement the phrase. Teachers, don't quit your jobs, learn the slang and start mewing. And your students will start to respect you. And don't laugh at it, I'm being pretty serious here. Grandfather, it's your last minute with us. Do you want to say anything? Skibidi dop 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 dop. Yes, 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 yes. He saw something really scary. Let's pray for him. I'm curious if this reaction is only on something scary and Gen Alpha has different memes on every emotion. Or Skibidi dop 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 is suitable for every situation. Like, can I say that my channel is Skibidi dop dop dop? Yes, 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 yes. Or should I just shut my mouth and delete this moment from my memory? The internet has polluted children's brains so much that they simply don't know how to act in public and communicate with people. At least he's not a maniac, right? But for whom this kid was sending the pictures? Just send this little guy to Germany, they'll teach him the right manners. Don't take pictures of strangers, run naked outside.
It's a PS5!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I wanted a PC! I want a PC, I don't like this.
What?
A good parent would never buy a PS5 for their children. Try to go in future for PS6 at least. Even though this child isn't grateful at all and throws tantrums, I can blame only parents. And it applies on all videos you've seen today. Good parenting doesn't include spending half of the time on the iPad because it's easy. Don't critique your child for being ungrateful, it's only your own fault. I don't like blaming kids because they can't be fully responsible for their deeds. They do what their parents put in them. And now unfortunately it seems like they put in them only the unlimited amount of the internet. So don't be surprised when the only orthographically right words your children can spell are Sigma, Skibidi Toilet, Ohio, and Bruh. No, seriously, look at the comments with only those words. Sus Ohio toilets. Bruh, average toilets in Ohio. Now look at the full sentences. When they eated the poop, they turned Skibidi toilets. The war coming. Don't ask me what this video was about. I don't know and I don't want to know. I want to point out that we shouldn't blame Gen Alpha for acting a certain way. Firstly, it's not all of them, and secondly, it's the fault of their parents. I believe that you mustn't restrict children from trendy things. But let's not forget what every kid needs. Attention, love, spending time in real life with their friends and family, PC and drunk elephants. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm a small creator and it is really important for me. Bye!